Hi there, I'm Professor Jim Wolper, and I'm making these videos for my trig class at Idaho State University, but I'm also going to make them more widely available because I think we're really going to touch on some interesting applications of trigonometry in the real world. And just very briefly, who am I to make these videos? I have a PhD in math. I got it a long time ago in algebraic geometry. And I'm also a longtime flight instructor and professional pilot with something over 7,000 total hours in, well, everything. And I've also written a book about navigation, which you can find on Amazon. So what we're going to do is focus the rest of the trigonometry course on the trigonometry behind this little guy right here. This is the E6b flight computer, which is something that is still taught to pilots, although they don't use it very much. It became popular in World War II for flight navigators and others doing these kinds of calculations. Ships use maneuvering boards, which are very large. This fits in an aircraft cockpit. This is actually a small one. And it has two sides. This side is a circular slide rule. Not a lot of people using slide rules anymore, although there's a lot to be said for them. And the other side consists of some geographical things, numbers, courses, headings, grids, and the like. So this is what's used to do trigonometry. This side is used for multiplication, division, distance, rate, time problems. It also has these little insets that do atmospheric calculations. Those only work on this planet. Don't use this on Mars to calculate atmospheric conditions. So, Gene Roddenberry, who was the producer of the original Star Trek, was a navigator for Pan Am Airlines. Pan Am was one of the big international airlines, and he used these in his job as navigator before he went into television and film. And if you look at some of the episodes of the original Star Trek, you will see Spock using one of these to do calculations on the deck of the Enterprise. So there's a little bit of historical and cultural reference to it. This is an amazing machine. It makes the trig calculations, which we'll do in a subsequent video what the trig behind this is. They're pretty complicated. This makes it a lot easier, and this has a big advantage over any kind of electronic computer, which is that, and we'll see a little bit more about this later, with this you can see what the effect of a small change is on the outcome, on the solution to your problem, and that can be a very, very helpful thing. And that's calculus thinking. We're not doing calculus, but we're thinking like people think in calculus, so that's the big deal. So what we're going to do is split this up into several videos, but this is the first one, and let me know if it helps. Thanks.